Okay, so right here I have both the main lining, the main fabric and the lining, and I sewed the side seams for both of the bottoms. And from here, so they're two separate pieces right now, and so from here I'm going to turn the lining piece right side out. And then you're going to insert the main fabric that's still inside out into the lining piece. So let me go ahead and just attach them at the side seams right here so that they don't shift as much and it's easier to see. So you can see right now that the side seams are enclosed because it's wrong sides together. So now that that's done, you could just sew the crotch seam right now the way that it is through all 4 layers. The problem is it's going to be uncomfortable because there's going to be a big seam right there. So in order to enclose it, what we first want to do is grab the top 3 layers. And we're going to line these up. What I did was I also put a blue mark right here on this bottom piece so you can sort of follow it and see where that ends up. So you're going to grab this piece and you're going to wrap it around and line it up with the crotch seam. So you'll see that that blue mark that I made is now on top. Okay? So let me line this up better and pin it so that I can sew it for you. I have such a hateful relationship with pins right now. I don't always poke myself, but lately, man, I keep getting myself with them. Okay, so I'm gonna pin it through all 4 layers. So this is what it's gonna look like before you sew it. So now let me sew it, and it does look all twisty and turny, but I promise you that it's worth it. So now it's gonna look like this once it's sewn, and I'm gonna take these pins off, and then I'm just gonna unfold it. And when you unfold it, you'll see that to unfold it, you kind of got to pop that seam onto the inside. So now it is concealed because the seam is enclosed between the back 2 layers. So that is really for comfort. When you turn these right side out now, so you see the main fabric, you'll now notice that the seam is all enclosed and the seam is pointing to the back, which is important too. Because if we did it a different way, the seam could be enclosed to the front and that would still be uncomfortable. So the correct way is for the seam to be enclosed to the back here. So hope that makes sense. Tag me if you have any more questions. Thanks.